Hey friends, writing it here. It is January 31st, 2025, and we are running late. This race starts at 9. It's the, honestly, I can't remember exactly what it's called, River Ranch something run put on by Perspective Pacing. And I'm late because the friggin' address took me to the service entrance on the other side of the park. So, gotta get checked in here and get started, hopefully in the next 7 minutes. All right, well, while we're this guy's making sure I don't get a ticket because it's 15 in here. Yeah, so I'm an ambassador for these folks this year. There's a code down there in the description. If you use it, you'll receive a 10% discount, I believe, on any of their races, and they do quite a few. So I've done several of theirs before. If I get my stuff together, I'll make a playlist for it, but I think we all know I'm probably too lazy to do that. But anyway, let's go get started here sooner or later. And there's a lot of paved trails I'm seeing, so hopefully it's gravel because I didn't bring my road shoes. So this will be interesting. This is a beautiful park here. We're just gonna take it slow and honestly hope things go good because my stomach has been killing me since Christmas. Ugh, all right, let's go. All right. We're going. We're good. 5 minutes, 6 minutes late. It's all good. We're not allowed to set new records. Just trying not to die. This is totally not the first time that I've run since Houston, which is why I'm such a fat ass. All right, I'm gonna throw up. See you in a minute. All right. Just past 3 miles. So I've been in this race is a little north of Austin. I've been in Austin all week for a work conference thing. It just happened that this was about 40 minutes up the road from there. So just decided to stay and do this. But they had zero food. It was not within walking distance of anything at this hotel. And the damn room service was out of everything because we had a vicious winter storm. Like all week, if you can believe that. But, oh my God. My car said it was 32 degrees, which is about 0 chickens if you are not from US. And I've been hacking up stuff all week, like, and coughing. I just cannot breathe. Like my heart rate's not going crazy, I just can't breathe. So that's fun. And my nose is running like crazy. But we're out here, we're doing it, we're having fun. So I passed. The 50K started at 8:30, and the marathon started at 9, and the others start later. But I started 5 or 6 minutes late. I passed 5 hikers. There's 2 more just up here. If I ever start running, I'm gonna pass. And that guy just passed me. But it's like I said for my intro to this ambassadorship. Their races are for all skill levels, all speeds, all ages, whatever. Generous cutoffs and everything. So if you're fast, great. If you want to take it slow and hike, great. If you're trying not to die like I am, great. Just come out here and have fun. I haven't even turned my music on yet. So, let's pop gel and get going. Got like 5 pounds of mud. Thanks freaking shoe. Alright, coming in into lap 1 of 4. Doing alright, I just can't breathe. Jesus. So, take a pit stop up here. Grab some more gels and get going. Alright, about 7.5. I don't know if I mentioned it, but due to the bad weather they've been having, he shortened this from a 3-loop course to a 4-loop course. So we're doing what is more or less the half marathon twice, because I don't know if it's a mud hole or wet or something on the little shoe fly or whatever for the other part of the 8.5, 9.5, whatever it is, third of the marathon course. So for this one, seriously, this first half, still more or less the aid station, is kind of up and down rolling hills, dry, well, not dry, but not like a mud hole. The second half is more or less flat with a bunch of damn mud. Now, I doubt, based on how good a condition the trails are in, that is normal. I bet it's just because they had some snow here. Interesting. And it all probably melted and went down into the flat. So we came through the aid station. I think it was the 5K that was starting. If it were the 10K, they probably would have caught me by now. The 5K split off a quarter mile or so ago. See, the best part about filming is using it as an excuse to stop running for a few minutes. I'm gonna have to stop and water a plant here pretty soon though. Alright. Then I got some damn mud in my shoe. If I find a stump or something, it's gonna come out. I thought sand was bad for getting stuff in your shoes. That damn mud is gross. Alright. Oh, let's go. Alright. Just clicked over 10, 205. There, we just clicked over 10. Stopped and watered a tree back there. I think we go up and around in the aid stations right there. Forget though. Just gotta catch my breath. It's beautiful up here. Need to pop a gel. And not hungry, and then starving. So there's an overlook up here. We'll check it out. All right. So somewhere over there is the start. You wind your way back up around and circle. See if we can get an aid stray for Billy Joel up here. There we go. Just hoping to make it
halfway point before someone lapped me. But here we are. So pretend like that's a 50K guy. Started a half hour earlier. Alright. Almost to 12. We're on the little lollipop thing, I guess. That mud is really very short. Maybe a mile. You just can't find purchase on it. So, when I say keep it real, I mean everybody that does these videos is all hunky-dory and everything's great. You go through highs and lows. By not showing that, you're doing your audience a disservice. So. But so far, I haven't really had a low yet. But I'm sure it's coming. I am running out of steam. It's not being able to breathe, it's getting me. Although, I'm at 127 heart rate, and I sound like I'm at a full-on run. My lungs are just not happy right now. Alright. Let's get to the midpoint. Alright. Just hit the aid station. Second time. Oh. We're getting it. Alright. I am definitely feeling the lack of training. But we're getting 248. About the same each lap, so we're doing alright. Oh, I forgot to dump my trash, but that's okay. Alright. Gotta rearrange my pack a little bit. Then we're gonna run on out of here. Mile 15. Getting it. I don't know. This may be kind of the lowest point so far. Pop off at the mouth and say that before. Mostly because I was complaining at Houston that my calf was all balled up. And surprise, surprise, it's doing it again. The right one. Oh, still can't catch my breath. Oh. So, I got that going for me. So, my goal is to obviously push as much as I can for this lap, and then take her easy on the last one. All right. I'm gonna go. I sound like your mom after I get done with her. All right, 16, 10 left. So I have taken 2 gels in the last 2 miles, and I still feel like I'm starving. So, to me, it sounds like aggressively bonking, which is not fun. So, I brought a Cliff Bar that I was gonna eat in the car while I was waiting for it to start. But Obviously I showed up late, didn't need it, so I have to do something, because this is not going to go well here in a few miles if I don't fix this. So I guess we're going to try it. We should be just about to that other aid station here, just up around the bend. Alright. I say alright every time I turn on the camera. Alright. So, there was a girl right in front of me, but she has turned on the jets. And there was one behind me. He just took a break at the aid station. Regardless, we're 17.7. I don't know if I said that or not. My headphones are rickrolling me, so I figured it's a good time to say hi. This is the mud, as you could probably tell. Although, it's kind of dried out a little bit. Not nearly as bad as the first time. Well, at least out here, that looks pretty bad. Alright. She just passed me. I'm assuming she's finishing up as fast as she's moving. Oh man. So I ate half that Cliff Bar. And I had a grilled cheese sandwich at the aid station back there. Well, like a quarter triangle. Felt good for a bit. I feel like shit again. I think I'm gonna eat the other half of that Cliff Bar. Maybe pop a gel. I think I'm gonna fill my pack up with Tailwind for the last lap here. It's not working out. And I think it's because, like I said, there was no food. I usually eat a bunch of high carb stuff, like potatoes, pasta, bread, you know. The high carb, I guess vegetarian now. But there was no good food. Nor was there any last night that was convenient. So I think just depleted. Which usually doesn't happen to me when I take this much gel. So problem is, if you stuffing all this stuff down my gullet, my stomach's gonna get upset. It's all good. Make it to the end and see if we can get the DFL award on our last lap. Alright. Still can't catch my freaking breath. It's ridiculous. Alright. 19.75 or so. One more lap. Filled myself up with Tailwind. Got 4 gels. Where are we? 4:30. Good lord. Alright. 6 miles. We might make 6 hours. Probably like 6:15 though. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a second wind here. Or a tailwind. There's a bunch of nice people at these aid stations though. I mean, usually everybody's helpful, but these guys are just really friendly and talk to you, ask you how you're doing, what you think of the course, the view, cheering you on. That's what I like. A lot of races you don't come in for your loop or finish or whatever. There's a bunch of people there. They just kind of give you a look like, okay, you're not the guy I'm waiting for, and ignore you, which is fine. But these guys sitting there having a party, cheering people on, it's great. But this lung thing is just miserable. I am happy to report I haven't shit myself yet, coughing, which I had to get up when I was laying in bed last night and check, if I'm being honest. And I haven't pulled my groin, but knock on a little wood there. I'm not done yet though. Sorry, I tried to spare you the coughing. All that. My nose is just. It's been a while since I've been pretty sick. I'm gonna pretend like that's the reason I've slowed down so much. But, oh no, not terrible. Having fun. That fucking lasts, you know what I'm saying? Although, I don't think I am. There's a bunch of people behind me. Only one of the people I passed has passed me. That one girl I was talking about. And that other one, 50K-er. So, I forget how many. 7, 8, 9. But not that that matters. Just, let's just say if they haven't caught me yet, they probably aren't going to. They're probably in the same boat as I am. Although, I bet they're not having so much trouble breathing. Anyway. They were playing some good music at the aid stations, which is mainly why I haven't filmed. Because the good music is usually what gets you a copyright strike. Oh. This is awesome ring still. Although, I think there's another one he does out here in the summer. I bet it is freaking miserable when it's like 90, 100 degrees. Because there is zero shade, which is what I like, but we'll see. There's 20, 17, almost 18, but I did mess around with the aid station bullshit for 2 or 3 minutes, so I call that a personal record. Oh man, I was gonna ask him if I was winning. I forgot. Oh well, we'll ask him when we finish. Alright, 22. This tailwind is making me feel like I gotta throw up, but it is helping me not feel. So, 4 left. Grind them out here. About, I don't know, a mile from that aid station. Maybe a little further. Doesn't matter. Just get there. Alright. Oh, I still feel good, but my stomach is not happy with this tailwind. It's too much stuff I'm having to consume to keep up with it. It's a pretty day though. So I'm not sure why, but this race didn't start till 9. I think that's the latest I've ever had a race start. I'm sure there was a reason, a permit or something from the park. But I'll get done probably a little after 3. Get on the road 3:30 or so, and then it's like a 3-hour drive back to Houston from here. Which sucks. It's like your whole day. But that's okay, because we're out here, we're doing it, we're in our happy place, sort of. feeling mostly good. Still can't breathe very well, but you know, it's all right. All right, let's go. Son of a bitch. All right. Peed back there again, which is good. I don't remember the last time I peed twice in a marathon. Two left. Man. We're getting there. Trying to do 15-minute miles. It is getting hard to maintain. This is not the first mile. I don't feel hungry, which, as Admiral Akbar would say, it's a trap. So I think I'm going to try and choke down Adele, and hopefully that'll be the last one. Sorry, sugar, we're going down swinging. Cock and pull it, right? I really have to fart, but I'm not sure I want to gamble right now. Alright, 2 left. 25 by my watch's reckoning. Oh man. Starting to bonk again, and my hamstrings are, I guess that's not my hamstrings, maybe like the back of my knee is starting to protest. But that's all right. 1 mile, slog this out. All right, 26 by my watch again, which should be fairly accurate. I think it's just around this bend here, so. Oh man. Brutal. Actually, it's not like the hardest marathon I've ever done. Not even close. I think Pandora holds that honor. But I think it's more that I'm so out of shape, it's ridiculous. But that's what we're out here doing, trying to fix it. Alright. Apparently my watch is a little fast. So, come back. Alright. Marathon 31, just about in the books. Assuming I don't eat it on this last little rocky space right here. Alright. Let's get it done. Alright, so there's the medal. Pretty sweet. So they said I got 4th in the men and 6th overall. I guess the field wasn't very big. So, but yeah, this is an awesome race. Curious to see what it's like with the full 9-mile loop or whatever it is. So, I think I'm gonna go pee over there and get on the road. But yeah, check them out. Don't forget the discount code, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.